Good evening. Cindy, getting ready for bed with Fitness with Cindy. I am usually tired at the end of the day, and I always think I'm going to fall right to sleep, and many times that is the case, but there are those times where I toss and turn and I cannot fall asleep. So it is great practice for me or anyone, even if they're not having sleep difficulty, to just start a little stretch before they fall asleep, to calm the body down, to let it relax and go into that sleep that we need. We're going to start by just neck and shoulder pain seem to be a big factor through our day because we're hovered over computers, we might be watching TV, working at the table, and a lot of us carry stress in this upper part. So I even want you to make some fists and clench it. This will actually bring down your blood pressure a little bit, getting ready for a good night's sleep. Not too many though, because we're going to stretch this head sideways. We're not trying to invigorate our body, we're trying to relax it. Neck stretches, just gently done, and again, not too many. Just enough to feel that neck loosen up. You might feel or hear a few cracks. Turn it sideways and not straining it. Just to the point, like we say in our classes, of not ouch. Just unlocking it for the night. Oh, give me one more shoulder shrug, and my favorite, down for the night. Just that relieves the back. Takes the pressure off that back. But we're going to gently, again, not a pressure type on your spine stretch, just the feel good that relaxes you. One knee pull in and then the other. I am not holding these stretches too long because I just want to unlock and kind of soothe the body like the rocking of a baby. Just soothing it. We're going to take our knees one side for the spine, and again, if you like to hold it there because it feels so good, that's quite all right. You can just hold it there, but I like the continuous movement because it tends to grease the joints and unlock them so they won't tighten up so much, which is a normal process for when we sleep. Oh, that being said, I'm going to pull one in again and the other again. See if you can remember any of these. It's best if you can remember them and do them in the bed, but if not, that's okay. Do them on the floor till you've learned them. So I'm just pulling both in. I might release some cortisol that's known to be between the two bottom vertebrae. And take them the other way. Not too much effort though. Hamstrings all day are being used, and then they shrivel up and tighten, causing hip and knee pain. Just pull it in and stretch it up, not too stressful. I'm going to take that leg and use my hand because I have constant hip pain. I'm going to relax that iliopsoas. This just feels wonderful. I've recommended it for a good many of you for hip pain and low back pain. You can use your hand if you want because you don't want to stress it out too much. Unfortunately, to do the other side, you are going to have to flip over, but it's well worth the effort because it feels so good. Stretch that hamstring up, just unlocking it and bring it down. Helps relieve the pressure on the low back. Bring it down. I'm going to just gently let it go off the edge of the bed. Feeds right into the low back, the iliopsoas. One of my favorite. And flip back around. You're going to get under the covers. I'm not going to do that right now, but you're going to get under the covers. Just extend those hands and stretch those legs out. Take some deep, soothing breaths, some diaphragmatic breathing through your lungs, in through your nose, and kind of a whoosh sound out your mouth. You can even put your hands here to make sure you are filling up the lower lungs and the upper lungs. And exhale. Now we're just going to breathe in, filling the lower lungs, in through our nose. Hold it a few seconds, nothing too strenuous, and just blow out through your mouth. At bedtime, I don't want you to put too much thought into it, but relaxing that whole body, relax that face, the jaw, breathe out and breathe in and breathe out. Just squeeze your eyes shut a little bit, release the tension in your face as you relax them. Just close your eyes a little bit and relax them. And why not finish with either a good thought, something good that happened that day, or sometimes I'll just think of my favorite place to be, up on a hill looking out over a lake. There's a little bluebird on my shoulder, and I'm relaxing. Some people say a little prayer, and that's good too. You can say a prayer falling to sleep, nothing wrong with that. Whatever's your favorite positions, most of you know one of the best positions is that pillow under your knees and arms open or crossed and pillow under your head and just relax. If you're a side sleeper, that's all right too. Make sure you try to tuck a pillow though between your knees because that relieves the pressure on your hips. Another new thing I learned and I love is take a pillow and put it under this arm because if you've ever woken up with a stiff neck, sometimes it's just that pulling on that shoulder. And with a pillow under there, oh, it's just so comfy, cozy. May I say good night.